Oakland Grizzlies, another member of the Mid-Con. Hi everybody, I'm Mike Moss. Welcome to IPFW Women's Volleyball here on College 56 Sports. Tonight I'm joined by Sarah Lay for the telecast. Sarah, a big win over an interstate rival Tuesday night.
Mike, so glad to be here. Thanks for having me again. IPFW came out strong from St. Louis from a loss of being on the road. So them being here with Volleyball on Tuesday is a huge win. Glad to have them back and here strong tonight.
It's senior night, Sarah. You experienced it here at IPFW in soccer. A big night for three seniors on this ball club. Fabiana Souza, Erica Lightsky, and Ashley Roth.
It is, Mike. You play your whole life to get to this moment. You go through college, you go through high school, club, sports, and it comes all to an end. It's a very emotional thing, and I wish the girls the best of luck.
It's also a homecoming of sorts for Oakland head coach Dave Schmidlin. Dave helped Arnie Ball with the men's team here for 9 years, then coached at St. Francis for a year before going to Oakland, where he's in his third year at the helm. Key to the match tonight.
Key to the match is to stay strong, stay focused, and then rely on the whole team effort here, Mike.
Well, we're looking forward to a great match. IPFW Oakland. Stay tuned. Starting lineups just ahead, right here on College 56 Sports.
Pizza!
Pizza! Oh, I must eat.
Wait, what is this? Capsicum anum? Agaricus bisporus? Allium cepa?
Can we eat this?
Peppers, mushrooms, and onions. Eat your pizza, man.
Funny.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, two great names.
Homecoming is fast approaching for IPFW students, alumni, and athletes. This month on IPFW Up Close, we find out what plans are for the big event this fall. We'll also talk with faculty from the Department of Nursing about recent changes in the program and how they will benefit the community. Join me, Susan Alderman, for IPFW Up Close, Sundays at noon on College Access Channel 56.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Harriet Gates Sports Center here on the campus of IPFW. I'm Mike Maz, joined tonight by Sarah Lay. We're getting ready to call the action in the final match of the season, the regular season, final home match for the IPFW women's volleyball team. The Mastodons getting ready to play host to the Grizzlies from Oakland University. They are a member of the Mid-Continent Conference. What you're seeing now is pre-match thank yous to our three seniors on the IPFW women's volleyball team, Erica Lightsky, Ashley Roth, and heading her way towards midcourt now is Fabiana Souza from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And Sarah Lay, we look at these three seniors. We mentioned at the outset you had a chance, though not in volleyball, you played women's soccer here at the university. A senior night is a special night for the outgoing seniors.
It is unimaginable night, Mike. It's one that you prepare yourself for your entire life of being an athlete. And when it comes to the feelings that overcome your body and the atmosphere and all the things that happen in this night are just an unbelievable experience. It's something that these three ladies definitely deserve and they should most enjoy and take in tonight.
Well, the three seniors again. Erica Lightsky is a transfer from Troy State University from Hustis Ford, Wisconsin. Only been on the team 1 year, but she is the setter, and she's averaging over 11 assists per game. Ashley Roth, a 4-year standout from Leo High School, has battled knee injuries, knee problems throughout, but she has persevered. And then Fabiana Souza, what can you say? Leads IPFW all-time in kills with 2,181. She is second in digs with 1,377. And she is definitely an All-America candidate. Just had a tremendous career here at IPFW. They are now walking off the court. We mentioned tonight is the regular season finale and the home season finale as well. The opposition, the Oakland Grizzlies, members of the Mid-Continent Conference. They are 5-23 overall. They are 4-8 in Mid-Con action. IPFW comes into this match 19-5 overall. And unofficially, Sarah, the Dons, and Kelly and I talked about this, Coach Kelly Hartley-Hutton on her TV show Kelly's Corner. Unofficially, the Dons have a chance to be the Mid-Con champions tonight because they have played 5 different member schools from the Mid-Con and they are 6-0. A win tonight will make it 7-0 against mid-con competition.
Which is an amazing step for the Lady Volleyball because they are striving into a conference, and this shows that they can hang with the big timers, and they are big time.
Well, the starting lineups are being introduced to the crowd here in the Gate Center, and we will introduce them to you now. First, for the visiting Oakland University Grizzlies. In the middle will be Heather Lippert. She is a 6'2 senior from Walled Lake, Michigan. The libero will be Lauren Duquette. She is a 5'5 freshman out of Clinton Township, Michigan. On the outside, it's Stephanie Parkin. She is a 5'9 freshman from Clarkston, Michigan. Also in the middle will be Leah Dupuis. She is a 6-foot freshman from Leonard, Michigan. Becca Moeller is the setter. She's a 5'10 senior from Columbiaville. And the other starters, Whitney Lane is a 6-foot senior outside here from Kentwood, Michigan near Grand Rapids. And also Adrienne Leone. She's a 5'11 freshman from Clinton Township, and she played with Peachy Jankowski in high school. Peachy, the libero for IPFW. Oakland, as we said, coached by Dave Schmidlin in his 3rd year at the helm. Dave also coached 1 year at the University of St. Francis, and before that, 9 years as an assistant to Arnie Ball with the IPFW men's program. Now the starters for IPFW. We mentioned the setter is Erica Leitsky. She's a 5'7 senior from Hustisford, Wisconsin. The libero is Peachy Jankowski, a 5'8 sophomore from Fraser, Michigan. In the middle, leading the team in blocks, will be Claire Jackson. Claire is a 6-foot junior from Southside High School here in Fort Wayne. Also getting a start tonight is senior Ashley Roth, one of the other setters. She is a 5'9 senior from Leo. In the middle, senior Fabiana Souza, 6 foot from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. On the outside, her Brazilian teammate, Sonara Martin. Sonara is 5'10 sophomore, also out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And the other starter will be Jessica Miller. Jess is a 6'1 freshman who played high school volleyball at Concordia Lutheran High School. The Mastodons are coached by Kelly Hartley Hutton. Kelly in her 7th year at the helm. And a victory tonight will give her her 5th 20-win season in 7 years here at IPFW. Our officials for tonight's match, the up official will be Elizabeth McHugh. The down official will be Greg Roth. And our line judges will be Richard Hulls and Chris Wilder. Back on October 2nd, Sarah, these two teams met up in suburban Detroit. Oakland won game 1. The Dons came back and won games 2, 3, and 4. After a big win over Valparaiso Tuesday night, any thought of a letdown?
Well, you got to look at it from Oakland's point of view. They're saying, wow, we came out, we beat this team once in one game. Granted, we couldn't carry it through. But gosh, that was a long time ago. We're now back again. Maybe we could do it.
Well, we shall see. Ironically, both teams wearing white jerseys tonight. The team closest to you on the screen is IPFW. They have blue trim, blue shorts. Oakland has black lettering, black numbers, gold trim, and black shorts. As we see Greg Roth, the down official, making sure that everyone is on the floor that's supposed to be in the right position. And finally, here comes Lauren Duquette in as the libero for Oakland. And Oakland has won the toss. They will serve first, and it'll be Stephanie Parkin, 5'9 freshman out of Clarkston, Michigan. Same high school that IPFW men's head basketball coach Dane Fife attended, and this match is underway. First swing of the night is by Jessica Miller for IPFW, and she gets the kill, and the Dons are off and running, leading 1-0.
Regardless of the fact that it's senior night, I'm still keeping my Claire Jackson countdown. She has a record of 12 blocks and 11 kills, so I'm going to watch her a little bit tonight, too.
Jessica Miller with the serve for IPFW. Good block at the net by Jackson, and a lift is called on Oakland, and the Dons take a 2-0 lead. Again, IPFW going from left to right on your TV screen. Miller continues to serve. Defensive returns, what they call a free ball chance for IPFW. Claire Jackson hits the top of the net. Ball comes back, and it's ruled 4 hits, and point goes to Oakland.
Substitution.
We play rally point scoring in women's volleyball. You play to 30 in games 1 through 4. If a game 5 is needed, it's played to 15. You need to win by 2. Oakland now with their second serve of the night. Here is Sonara Martins. And it hits the tape and hits inside the line, so it's a point for the Dons, and they now lead 3-1. Senior Fabiana Souza now with the jump serve. Little miss hit. Again, a defensive return by Oakland. Lightsky setting up Jackson. Dug out nicely by the Grizzlies. Here we go again. Here is Martins from the left side, right off the face of Jerry Gemmel. Hopefully she's okay. A little power there by Sonara Martins.
Sonara Martins has been a powerhouse for the Dons all season, playing extremely well in their last match against Valparaiso.
Here's the set, and a good kill that time by Adrienne Leone. Freshman out of Fraser, Michigan, played high school ball with Peachy Jankowski. It is 4-2, and here is Lauren Duquette to serve. Martins from the left side, little dink shot, not strong enough, didn't get over the net.
You know, Mike, we've talked about these dink shots before, and every once in a while the Dons get lucky and they work for them, but I don't think that's going to be what's going to carry them through this game tonight.
Another serve for Duquette. Lightsky setting up Jackson. Dug out nicely by Parkin. Oh, there's a nice dig by Fabiana Souza. Oh, another defensive dig, that time by Jankowski. Fabi pounds one off the hands of Gemmel, and it's a point for the Mastodons. Our score is 5-3. Nicole Howe from Bishop Lewis High School in for Ashley Roth, and sophomore Sonara Martins to serve for IPFW. Well, that time the setter, Becca Moeller, tried to fake the Dons out, but her kill attempt is wide.
Very serious faces on these IPFW players, Mike. They're here and they know what they need to do.
Defensive return over the net by Moeller. Erica Lightsky going to set up Nicole Howe with some heat. Oh, nice dig, but Leone couldn't control it. Good effort by Duquette, but it's a point for IPFW. The Dons now lead 7-3.
I got a chance to talk with senior setter Ashley Roth earlier, and she said regardless of the fact that it's senior night, they have to rely on the whole team tonight to pull through. Let's see if they can all work together.
Fabiana Souza playing the role of setter. Ball is dug out by Oakland. Lightsky, flip shot. Oh, nice save there by Duquette. And the Grizzlies come up with the point. Adrienne Leone will get credit for the kill.
A little bit of slow motion on the play. Everyone just kind of watched it at the ground. They have a little lack of communication.
7-4 our score. That'll make it 8-4 as Adrienne Leone's serve goes into the net for a service error. And now we will see the serve of sophomore Peachy Jankowski, the libero, wearing the blue jersey as opposed to the white. A little float serve. Good dig that time by Martins. Moeller trying the kill for Oakland. Martins with some heat, and it's off the hand of Parkin. Point IPFW.
Sonara Martins clocks in for her third kill of the day, leading the Dons.
Deep serve into the backcourt. Moeller setting up Parkin. And that is wide. Another point for the Mastodons. They now lead 10-4.
Peachy Jankowski is a consistent and strong server for the Mastodons, Mike.
Conventional serve, but it's a wee bit wide.
Wow, I spoke too soon, didn't I?
Yes, you did. That's all right. You'll get another opportunity later on. Serving now will be Becca Moeller, 5'10 senior out of Columbiaville, Michigan. Lightsky setting up Souza. Off the hands of Moeller. For Fabiana Souza, that is her, I believe, second kill of the night.
It is, and it seems like the IPFW Mastodons are playing a little more relaxed than usual. Not so tense, not bringing out the power right now. Wonder if they'll need to use that later in the game, or if this will carry them through with an 11-5 lead.
Jessica Miller gets credit for the kill as the block attempt by Heather Lippert goes wide. IPFW now extending their lead to 7. It's 12-5. Becca Moeller. Ooh, a left-handed shot inside by Whitney Lane. Senior out of suburban Grand Rapids gets the kill. And it brings Oakland to within 6 at 12-6. And here is Heather Lippert. And she serves it into the net. That's the second service error by Oakland in this first game. Now we will see the former Bishop Luers Knight, Nicole Howe, with a jump serve. Something we haven't seen much of this season.
Not at all.
And another kill for the left-handed Whitney Lane.
This season the Dons have had a little bit of trouble watching that backcourt corners on the defense. I don't know if it's lack of communication, a little bit slow on their feet. The back corners have been causing the Dons a little bit of trouble.
Ashley Roth back in for Nicole Howe. And a serve is just long by Stephanie Parkin. Makes our score 14-7. Here's Jessica Miller, the freshman from Concordia, to serve. Handcuffs Parkin. Point Dons, and we have well, I thought we had a timeout. We do have a timeout on the floor. IPFW leading 15-7. You're watching IPFW Women's Volleyball on College 56 Sports.
Do you have everything you need? Paper, pencils? We only ask that you do your best. And make you a snack.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, two great names.
Believe me, Kent would... Welcome back, everybody, to Hilliard Gate Sports Center, along with Sarah Lake. This is Mike Mize. IPFW jumping out to an early 15-7 lead here in Game 1 of our best-of-5 match. And Sarah, the Dons are up, they're hitting .375 as opposed to Oakland's .083.
And the Dons have been laid back a little bit this game. We haven't seen Fabiana Souza and Claire Jackson start bringing the heat yet. We've seen Erica Lights use some taps over the net.
Whitney Lane, again, that's her third kill in the last 4 points. She is a 6-foot senior, as we said, out of Kentwood, Michigan, which is a suburb of Grand Rapids. Now in to serve will be Jerry Gemmel, 5'10" freshman out of Harrison Township. Again, that's the northern suburb of Detroit. Battle at the net.
Good talk by Claire Jackson.
Leidsky setting up Fabiana. Dug out by Gemmel. Can they save it? No. Good effort by Oakland, but
not quite enough.
Unable to keep it in play. 16-8 our score. Souza with a lollipop jump serve just over the net. Erica Leidsky going to set up Jackson. That's dug out by Parkin. Oh, nice dig by Ashley Roth.
Ashley Roth got down, looked like it was her job, got right back up, an amazing dig. So great to see Coach Hartley have such depth that she can play all 3 seniors at one time.
Sonora Martins' kill attempt was a little bit long, so it's point Oakland, and now their libero, Lauren Duquette, will serve. Martins in front of the net. Lippert tried to block it, but the block goes wide and out of bounds.
Martin's receiving a lot more of the sets today, Mike. You have to wonder if that's because of her great standing from the Valparaiso game. She came out very strong there with 11 kills.
11 kills, 10 digs, and she set the tone, especially in Game 1 against the Crusaders. 4 hits going to be charged to Oakland on that exchange. Makes our score 18-9 in favor of IPFW. Sonara Martins will continue to serve. Gets her instructions from her head coach, Kelly Hartley Hutton, and where to hit this serve.
We talk about IPFW with Coach Hartley, and she says, you know, her team is just so nice this year. But she's very lucky to hold on to Sonara Martins, who Coach Hartley thinks has the edge and can be that tough player.
Heather Lippert tries to find an open spot, and it's denied by Jankowski. Claire Jackson gets the touch, and she'll get the kill.
Claire Jackson.
And your kill watch is on, I hope.
It is on, and I did mark it down. She's got 10 more.
Timeout is called by Oakland University. They are allotted 2 each game. Gives us a chance to talk to you and invite you to join head coach Kelly Hartley Hutton on College 56 for Kelly's Corner with highlights and perspective from the coach and her guests. Kelly and I will bring you the show. It can be seen on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, Thursdays at 7:30, and Saturdays at 12:30. Again, that's Kelly's Corner. Catch it right here on College Cable Access, Channel 56.
You know, Mike, while we're still here, I'm going to switch modes for one quick second and talk a little bit about earlier this afternoon. We had the women's basketball team playing here today, and the atmosphere on the court, which you don't normally see from them, was just unbelievably intense. Another IPFW team ready to rock their season on, and it was just an exciting thing here today. They played very well, and they came out on top over Division II St. Joseph's out of Rensselaer, I believe.
Well, don't look now, but both men's and women's basketball just around the corner, and opening night will be the 18th of November for the women and the 19th of November for the men. Back to volleyball here. Oakland, Heather Lippert tries a kill, and that's dug out by Souza. Claire Jackson smokes one off the hands of Lauren Duquette.
2 down for Claire Jackson.
And everything going the way of the blue and white right now. IPFW with a 20-9 lead. Substitution for Oakland, Jenny Dotson, number 10. 5'7" junior from Burton, Michigan. That's near Flint.
Oakland not coming out with that attitude that I thought they would, Mike. I thought they would be coming with that tough guy attitude.
Oh, nice block by Claire Jackson, and Gemmel can't control it. It's 21-9. Well, Oakland played at Valparaiso last night, lost to the Crusaders 3-0.
Which is a tough game to come off of.
Gemmel dug out by Martins. And a net violation is called on Oakland, and Claire Jackson has another kill.
Another kill. Clock her down for 3.
22-9. IPFW in control, and Sonora Martins has been serving for a long time. Becca Moeller.
Lack of communication by
Leone.
Oakland. Got 2 players going after the ball. Seems that they're a little disheveled.
It is 23-9. It was 17-9 when Martin started serving. Nice block at the net by Jackson. A little bit of help from Lightsky.
You have to be thinking, if you're Coach Schmidlin right now, I would as an athlete and as a coach as well, that maybe you should take a timeout. Let's see, law-wise.
Well, Dave Schmidlin does call his second and final allotted timeout with IPFW ahead 24-9.
Wow, Mike, I guess I spoke right on the mark there. You got to be thinking, if you're Dave Schmidlin right now, but the team isn't playing as well as I believe I've seen them play and he's seen them play. So as a coach as well, I'm thinking, let's call timeout. We got one left. It's already 24-9. Let's see if we can regroup here. And even if we don't pull it out this first game, we get it to another game.
Well, one of the things that Dave told me prior to the start of the match, that he has a young team. He's got 5 freshmen that are playing a lot of time on this Oakland team. And not too many seniors. A look at the roster. Heather Lippert is a senior. Whitney Lane is a senior. Becca Moeller is a senior. But other than that...
I'm not going to lie, though, Mike. If you look at Coach Hartley's roster as well, she's got 5 freshmen that get a substantial amount of playing time as well.
Well, Dave Schmidlin, as we said, was here with Arnie Ball for 9 years on Arnie's staff, and then coached St. Francis for a year. Now trying to work some magic with Oakland. Sonora Martins back and continues to serve. Don's up 24-9. Lippert, that's dug out. Oh, good save that time by Peachy Jankowski. Nice dig that time for Duquette. Leone. Back and forth we go. Becca Moeller. Oh, for Lippert. Is it in? Yes, it is. Short set by Moeller. And Lippert, taking advantage of being 6'2", comes away with the kill and the point and stops the IPFW run.
Erica Lightsky, setter for IPFW, also known for her quickness and her smarts on the court and being able to play that second ball.
Nicole Howe has some smoke, but it's a wee bit wide. And Oakland, for the first time in this first game, comes up with 2 points in a row. It's 24-11.
We see Nicole Hall on the screen right now, who's also been very consistent offensively and defensively for IPFW.
Martins. Wow, that was defensively returned by Gemmel. Lippert setting up Parkin. And the dig by Howell has too much steam on it, goes out of bounds. Another point for the Grizzlies.
We see a lot of Oakland points coming off IPFW errors, which they will have to clean up before the second game. But a lot of Oakland players send in 2 players to each ball.
Jackson. It's dug out by Leone. Parkin. Lightsky setting up Nicole Howe at the net. The dig shot works. Nice play that time by Nicole Howe. Instead of coming in with the hard hammer, she just touched it like a feather.
And here we go. We see Ellie Ballman entering the game, which is another freshman. Just shows Coach Kelly Hartley's depth again.
Peachy Jankowski serving. Don's up 25-12. Make it 26-12. As Lauren Duquette unable to handle that Jankowski serve. IPFW in control here in game 1. There you get a good look at the sophomore out of suburban Detroit. Moeller setting up Parkin. And Ellie Ballman tried to block it, but came back on the IPFW side, and it's a point for OU. Looks like it'll be Becca Moeller, the 5'10 senior setter, to serve. Fabiana, is it in? Yes, it is. Another kill for the all-time kills leader here at IPFW.
Which brings Fabiana Souza to 4, tied with Sonara Martins to lead the team.
Moeller setting up lane. Oh, what a block between Ballman and Souza. IPFW doing what they do best, blocking the ball at the net. Another serve for Lightsky. Handcuffs Duquette, and Lauren is called for what they call a lift or almost a hold. And don't look now, we are at game point here in game number 1. Lightsky with a jump serve. Moeller for Leone, it's a defensive return. Nicole Howe, and the block comes right to Sarah. It is point and game to IPFW. Game 1 in the books, the Dimes win it 30-13. We'll take a break, get ready for game number 2. We hope you're enjoying watching IPFW Women's Volleyball here on College 56 Sports.
She continues to smoke behind. Unit cost, say 60 cents. Factor in breakage, downtime, lost sales. You're looking at $2,400 a month. Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, 2 great names.
Did you know IPFW has its very own pep band? The Stomp Band is looking for more members, and we want you to join. IPFW students even receive a credit for their participation. Perfection is not required, just enthusiasm and a desire to share your school spirit. Check out our website for more information. Don't just play, stomp.
Homecoming is fast approaching for IPFW students, alumni, and athletes. This month on IPFW Up Close, we find out what plans are for the big event this fall. We'll also talk with faculty from the Department of Nursing about recent changes in the program and how they will benefit the community. Join me, Susan Alderman, for IPFW Up Close, Sundays at noon on College Access Channel 56.
campus of IPFW, the Hilliard Gay Sports Center to be specific, along with Sarah Lay. This is Mike Maz. Game 1 in the books in our match featuring the IPFW Mastodons and the Oakland Grizzlies. And Sarah, the Dons had total control, winning game 1 30-13.
Mike, this is a quiet game. It doesn't look like it's quiet. If you look at the scores, it looks like IPFW is just dominating. But they have been dominating, but quietly. It's not been anything overpowering. It's been little dink shots like we've seen before. Some little tip overs by senior setter Erica Leitsky. And some good passing and blocking. We haven't seen Fabiana Souza bring the hammer or Sonora Martins bring the hammer. It's just been an all-around quiet team effort.
Well, real briefly, the Dons had 16 kills as opposed to Oakland's 8. Assists 35-30 in favor of IPFW. Digs 14-12 in favor of the Dons. Fabiana Souza and Sonora Martins with 4 kills each. For Oakland, leading the way was Whitney Lane with 3. Erica Leitsky will serve first for the Dons, and game 2 is underway. Oakland going from left to right on your TV screen, and that time Adrienne Leone gets credit for the kill. And
Adrienne Leone is stepping up and saying, here I am. Second game, brand new game.
Jerry Gemmel, 5'10 freshman out of Harrison Township. Again, it's a northern suburb of Detroit with the running jump serve. And it's a good one. Jankowski's attempt to receive it goes wide. And Oakland with a quick 2-0 lead.
Biggest lead of the game for Oakland.
And you see the running serve. Erica Leitsky for Souza. And that one had some smoke on it, bouncing off the hands of both Jerry Gemmel and Lauren Duquette.
You know what, Jerry Gemmel has that running serve that I haven't necessarily, can't say I'm too familiar with.
Nicole Howe with that patented jump serve that she used so well at Bishop Lures. Leitsky for Jessica Miller. Nice dig by Becca Moeller. And with the running start, Adrienne Leone gets her second kill of this second game. It's 3-1 Grizzlies.
Ashley Roth coming back in. Senior from Leo High School.
One has the feeling that all 3 seniors are going to get a lot of playing time tonight.
Yeah, but that just says so much about Kelly Hartley and her squad, Mike. How often do you have 3 seniors that you can play all at once?
Service error by Oakland. Here is Jessica Miller, the freshman from Concordia, serving. Heather Lippert will get credit for her. I believe that's her second kill of the night. Stephanie Parkin back in for Oakland. It is 4-2 Grizzlies here in game 2. IPFW won game 1, 30-13. Leone with the serve. Here is Martins, and that's dug out. Parkin a little bit strong. Ball goes out beyond the line, and it's a point for IPFW. Dons creep to within 1 at 4-3, and here is the senior, Fabiana Souza, with her jump serve.
A lot of communication coming from the court right now on both sides.
Martin setting up Fabi. Off the hands of Lippert and Parkin, and it's a point for the Dons, and they've tied this second game up at 4 apiece. Again, we played to 30 points here in games 1, 2, 3, and if needed 4, have to win by 2.
Great serve by Souza.
Great return, but they're going to say, I think, that Heather Lippert, number 1, was in the net.
I couldn't imagine playing with the net, Mike. Just going from soccer and having nothing right in front of your face. I'd be in that net all the time, I think.
Fabi a little strong with the serve. It's a service error. Second one of the night by IPFW.
You think that's why Coach Hartley doesn't let me practice with him? Could be.
Oh, yeah. You got to ask her about that. Becca Moeller serving for Oakland. Oh, a nice block and a good save that time by Erica Leitsky. Martins tried to hit a short shot over the net, and it didn't get over.
Big block for Oakland. You could just hear it echo off the walls in the gate center.
6-5, Grizzlies on top. Becca Moeller will continue to serve. Ellie Bauman will get her first point of the night as that ball tipped off the hand of the libero Lauren Duquette.
Ellie Bauman brings in some good size for the Mastodons. A 6'4" freshman from Union City, Michigan.
Here is Sonara Martins on the right side of your screen. Conventional serve. Lippert, and that's dug out. Ellie Ballman on a short set from Erica Leitsky.
Erica Leitsky conforms very well to her team. She's almost like a chameleon, Mike. She has great high sets. She has just consistent low sets that are just that perfect height right next to the net.
Sonara Martins will continue to serve. Don's up 7-6. A left-handed kill, and I believe Erica Leitsky is going to be called for getting into the net. So the point will go to Oakland, and we're tied 7-7. Heather Lippert, the go-to gal, according to Dave Schmidlin for Oakland with the serve. Well, that shot handcuffed Becca Moeller. Ellie Ballman will get the credit for the kill.
Becca Moeller, a senior setter from Columbiaville, Michigan, playing for Dave Schmidlin here.
Good serve by Peachy Jankowski. And a good return that time by Whitney Lane. Don's unable to return it properly.
One might call that a freshman mistake by Jessica Miller. Gosh, I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. One that I don't think she'll be making down the line. Just a little bit quick on the reflexes there.
Jenny Dodson in for the second time tonight, serving for Oakland. Battle at the net. It's still alive. Souza a little strong. That time it looked like IPFW didn't realize initially that the ball was still alive. 9-8 Oakland here in game 2. They trail the match 1-0. And another serve for the 5'10 senior. Or 5'7 junior, I should say. Nicole Howe found the open spot for the point.
A wide open spot right in the middle. It almost looked like a donut on the court, Mike.
9-9 our score. Leitsky with the jump serve. A double hit going to be called. And that's Leah Dupuis who's in there now, number 7.
PG Jankowski trying to get the Mastodons riled up a little bit.
10-9, IPFW by 1. Leone, that one's dug out by Nicole Howe. And that battle at the net is won by Oakland as Dupuis will get the kill.
Not to interrupt you, Mike, I apologize for that, but this is the third or fourth little dink shot that we've seen by Fabian Sosa and Sonara Martins. Just kind of grazes the inside of their own net. They've got to put a little more power, just get a little bit more hungrier, I think, at the net.
10-10 our score. Oakland with the serve. There's some power from Fabiana Sosa.
Go. That is the Fabiana Sosa that gets this crowd riled up. This is what they expect to come here and see.
Got the feeling that Fabi might have heard you, Sarah.
Gosh, I hope so.
Jump serve for Nicole Howe. Ball is kept alive.
Playable off the net by NCAA rules.
Leitsky setting up Jessica Miller, and that is tag team blocked and goes out of bounds. Oakland will come away at the point. And again, just for if you've never watched IPFW women's volleyball before, play is wide open here. If something hits a light fixture or the speakers, it's still alive here on the gate center floor.
Ashley Roth back in for the Mastodons.
Oh, mistiming her jump was Heather Lippert off the Becca Moeller set, I should say. So IPFW will get the point, and they take the lead 12-11. Jessica Miller, the freshman from Concordia, to serve. Good serve. Leone, and she gets the point as the block by Souza.
You see Souza and Ballman being a little bit more spread apart than the Mastodons normally are on blocking me. A little bit more tightness. Granted, I'm not a coach, but I would think that working together a little bit better would help solve that problem.
Ellie Ballman a little bit strong with that kill attempt, and Oakland has taken the lead, 13-12. Grizzlies hanging tough here in game 2 after losing game 1 by a score of 30-13, and Heather Lippert taking advantage of her size at 6'2". Grizzlies up by 2. Leone continuing to serve. Fabiana Souza says enough
There
of
we
that. The senior now
go. With the hammer.
7 kills so far tonight. 14-13, and now she'll serve. She serves it into the net, and we've got timeout on the floor. Our score is IPFW trailing Oakland 15-13. We'll be back with more IPFW volleyball in a moment right here on College 56 Sports.
Are you in there? What's up? The show's at 7. Whoa. Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, 2 great names.
Back to the action here at the Gates Center. Heather Lippert tried to win a 3rd straight point for Oakland, but her kill attempt is wide. And our score now is Oakland 15, IPFW 14. Sonara Martins will serve for the Dons.
Nicole Howell back in for the Mastodons.
Becca Moeller setting up the left-handed slants of
Great
Whitney
defense
Lane.
by IPFW.
Parkin, but the block attempt by Ellie Bauman is wide, and Oakland extends their lead to 2. It's 16-14. And again, now the very tall senior Heather Lippert will serve for the Grizzlies. Lightsky going to set up Nicole Howe on the left side. Oh, nice dig that time by Lippert.
A lot of coaching by Dave Schmidlin on the sidelines.
Fabiana, nice dig that time by Leone, but Ellie Bauman says, I'm going to take that, and she outduels Leah Dupuy at the net for an IPFW point. Peachy Jankowski, the libero, will now serve. Don's going to try to tie this second game up at 16 apiece. Oh, another solid hit for Whitney Lane. And Oakland has got something there in the 6-foot senior from suburban Grand Rapids.
Holding on to the lead by 2. Oakland leads 17-15 over the Mastodons.
Lane now with 6 kills on the night. Jenny Dodson will serve. Battle at the net. Patty cake. Last one to touch it was Adrienne Leone, and it went into the seats. Point IPFW.
Tosca Miller looking around saying, we will take it. I'm not quite sure how it happened, but we'll take it.
Jump serve from Erica Lightsky. Lane from the right side. That's blocked by Souza. Oh, another block by Jessica Miller. Free ball chance coming for IPFW. And Oakland cannot handle it.
This is what I'm talking about, Mike. Look at Fabiana Souza and the way she's playing now from the beginning of the game. Much more inject, much more enthused, and bringing the heat.
Oh, there the Dons take advantage of the rule that's a couple of years old now. Rule meaning if the ball hits the net, it's still in play. Dave Schmidlin says he wants a timeout with his team trailing 18-17. For tickets to IPFW athletic events, call 260-481-6000, or you can go to the IPFW Athletics website. It's at www.ipfw.edu/athletics. IPFW game tickets are available for individual events or mini-season packages. Again, the phone number 260-481-6000, or you can go online at www.ipfw.edu/athletics. You see a look at some of the crowd that's here on this Saturday night for IPFW volleyball.
It's a good crowd, very, very enthusiastic. Hopefully, definitely to come out, and they'll continue to come out, but to cheer on our 3 seniors tonight, Fabiana Souza, Erica Lightsky, and Ashley Roth.
Right now, Fabi has 9 kills. Erica Lightsky has 23 assists from the setter's position. Ashley Roth in limited action has recorded 1 dig. Back to live action we come. Souza, oh, nice play by Fabi. Looking left, twisting her body and flipping it with the left hand into the open side of the net. And it is 19-17. The Dons now lead by 2. Leone, is it in? Yes, it is. Point Oakland. Adrienne Leone stops the Mastodon run. She now has a half a dozen kills. 19-18, into service Jerry Gimmel.
Unique serving technique by Jerry Gimmel.
Lightsky for Fabi. Is it in? No, Chris Wilder says it is wide, so it's point Oakland. And just like that, the Grizzlies have come back from down 2 to tie it 19 apiece. Again, that running serve. Nicole Howell. That's dug out. Erica Lightsky for Fabi. Oh, nice dig that time by Duquette. Again, a setup, this time Nicole Howell, and that's blocked at the net, but it's wide. Howell gets credit for the kill. Moeller tried for the block. IPFW retakes the lead at 20-19. Again, the jump serve. A little bit long by Nicole Howell. It's the 3rd service error now committed by IPFW. Sarah, Oakland's hanging tough. We're tied 20-20 here in game 2.
It's just not a very consistent game, too, Mike. You see Oakland with a high percentage. Now they're back down at 261. It's just not consistent.
Fabiana off the fingertips of Adrienne Leone.
That would be her 11th kill of the game.
More importantly, it gives IPFW the lead back at 21-20 with Jessica Miller getting ready to serve.
Fabiana Souza has a career high of 26 kills, which she registered against Western Illinois last year.
Free ball chance coming up. Ashley Roth to Erica to Fabiana. Off the hands of Lippert, and it's another point for IPFW. Now 22-20. IPFW trying to stretch the lead. Miller just over the net. Lightsky with a dig of a Lippert kill. Fabiana, 3 kills in a row for Souza.
Bringing the heat. Fabiana Souza's not even talking. She's being very quiet. She is just playing with her actions.
Dave Schmidlin finally got the attention of Elizabeth McHugh and Greg Roth and calls his second and final allotted timeout of game number 2.
Calling a timeout, Mike? I'm not quite sure if that's what you want to call it. I was going to hide under the table. I wasn't sure whether to keep talking or to cover myself with the chair.
Well, we know Dave Schmidlin. Again, he spent 9 years here on the campus of IPFW helping Arnie Ball with the men's program.
Coach Schmidlin actually helped me when I was a student athlete here. Helped me register for some of my classes and was here when I was here back in the day. I don't know whether to feel older.
Not till you're my age, young lady. Not till you're my age. I want to remind you to stay tuned. There is a 10-minute break between games 2 and 3, and a tradition here at College 56 Sports. During the break, we are going to take an up-close and personal look at our 3 graduating seniors from the women's volleyball team. So
all 3 on the court.
We invite you to stay tuned for that following the completion of game 2. Players back on the court. Play back underway. Leone dug out by Miller. Moeller for Lippert, and Heather Lippert gets the kill. Brings Oakland to within 2 at 23-21.
Miller got down to the ground on that dig. I was impressed by that. With her height, it's a little bit difficult. She's one of the more slower ones of the court.
The running serve by Adrienne Leone for Oakland. Lightsky for Ellie Bauman, and that's blocked. Tag teaming it was Lippert and Parkin. Oakland now within 1 at 23-22. Again, Adrienne Leone to serve. And that is wide. Just what the doctor ordered if you're an IPFW fan.
Erica likes to be talking to her teammates and say, let's get this done now.
Souza to serve. Lippert rolls alongside the net and stays on the Oakland side. A little bit of breathing room now for IPFW. They lead 25-22. Fabiana Souza continues to serve. Becca Moeller setting up Lippert. Off the touch of Martins. And you have to give Oakland credit, Sarah, as Whitney Lane comes back on the floor for Jerry Gemmel.
Oakland plays really well when Dave Schmidlin is lighting a fire underneath them, Mike. I've yet to see them do that on their own. And I would be surprised if I did one of these latter games. But it's always a possibility. But I think in order for them to continue playing like this, they have to find it within themselves as well.
A momentary delay. Now play going to resume. Becca Moeller will continue to serve. Oakland serving to tie this second game up at 25 apiece. But Sonara Martins, wow, what a shot. Cross angle, cross court. And well, we could have had a camera on the face of Dave Schmidlin. He couldn't believe it. Very good shot by Martins. It's Dons by 2, and now Sonara will serve. Heather Lippert and Ellie Bauman is at the net, but Elizabeth McHugh says it was a 4-hit affair that time. Dons now 3 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Whitney Lane, that's dug out by Sonara Martins. Oh, good dig that time by Duquette.
Lane, a left-handed hitter.
Caused IPFW some problems. Nicole Howell tried to find the back corner, but she was wide. Oakland hanging in there. They now trail 27-25. And Heather Lippert will serve. Heather, 6'2" senior from Walled Lake, Michigan. Lightsky for Howell. Dug out by Parkin. Oh, short set by Moeller. And Leah Dupuis knew what to do with it. She hammers it home. And don't look now. Oakland's going to serve to try to tie this second game up at 27 each. Service error, however, by Lippert. Now the Dons can try to close out this second game. There is Jessica Dominiak, who we had the pleasure to talk to on Kelly's Corner this past week on College 56 Sports. Freshman from the state of Ohio, and she is left-handed as well. One of the 3 setters on this team. Whitney Lane, denied by Martins. Oakland will not be able to save it. And we are at game point for game number 2. Dons up 29-26.
They are on their feet in the Gates Sports Center here tonight.
Dominiak serves. Moeller for Whitney Lane. That's blocked. Jessica Miller. Oh, nice dig that time by Leone. Lane in the backcourt. It's long, and the game is over. IPFW wins it 30-26, taking a 2-0 lead. Now, as we said, we're going to step aside, and you're going to see an in-depth interview for the IPFW seniors on this volleyball team. Again, IPFW leads the match 2-0.
Got off the plane in Brazil and talked about luck. My interpreter was there to pick me up on time, and the first gym I went to that morning was the gym where Fabiana Souza, where her club was playing. And they were practicing, and I watched her practice for one practice only. And after the practice, she came up to meet me, and with very limited words, limited English at that time, said hello and nice to meet you, and a big smile. That's what I remember of Bobby. My first face-to-face meeting with her was a huge smile, and just so cute. And she was already in college at the time, so we knew she was committed to education, and the opportunity of playing volleyball, pairing volleyball and education in our country, and she didn't have that opportunity in Brazil. So she learned English quite rapidly, good enough to pass a test in English to come to IPFW and get into school here.
In my case, I decided to come here because, well, one, I could get a good education and I could play sport, and that's very difficult to do it back home in Brazil. You either go into school, you either choose to go to school, or you either become a professional volleyball player. And coming here, I could do both. I was recruited 4 years ago, and I didn't know much about IPFW or Fort Wayne. But just the opportunity that I had to come here and do like both things that I wanted to do and I love, that make me, wanted to come here.
Being a transfer student, my situation was a little bit different. I chose to come here because my education could be picked up where I left off at my last school without having to add extra credits into my major. And I also just enjoyed the level of play volleyball-wise here, and just wanted to further my level here as opposed to where I was before.
Erica Leitsky's, her path was a little bit different than most recruiting, as far as most recruiting stories go with student athletes, because even though I knew of Erica coming out of high school, again, we'd already had a setter. We didn't really need a setter. A lot about recruiting is timing. It's not an issue, are you good enough, or could you play for our team, but do we need that position in that particular recruiting year? And we didn't need a setter, but Erica later then found herself at another Division I school, and they went through a coaching change there, and that administration didn't hire a coach, I think, as rapidly as Erica would have liked to have seen. And Erica was, poised and ready for a good senior year, and I don't think saw that developing at that institution. Well, Ashley Roth, out watching high school matches, and actually I was recruiting one of her teammates, and saw Ashley, and liked the way she led her team and communicated with her teammates at Leo High School. We started to have some communication. We really didn't need a setter at that point. We had Lindy Bankowski, and Lindy was young then, but Ashley and I kept communicating, and she kept showing interest, and visited with our team and our campus, and really expressed interest here. And our team seemed to like her and respond to her, and I think that being close to home was really important to her. Ashley's very close to her family and a family person. She's an education major here, and education's a good major at IPFW, one of our many good majors here at IPFW. So I think it was a really good fit for her personally.
A lot of times I looked at a school and how well it could facilitate my education. I wanted to become a teacher, so I was looking for a good school that would help me to prepare myself to become a teacher. I also wanted to stay close to home, and I'm from Leo, Indiana, which is 20 minutes away from here, so it was a great opportunity for me to come play in a Division I sport, as well as having the opportunity for my parents to come see me play, which was really big for me. Another factor that determined me coming to IPFW was I was able to stay at my home church, and that was really important to me. A lot of the other schools I was looking at were Christian schools, but they were quite a distance away, so it was really important for me to be able to stay here because I could still go to my home church and be part of that as well.
I've grown up as an athlete and as a person during these 4 years here, and I think my biggest role is just to pass a little bit of knowledge that I had during these years. We have a lot of freshmen, and they look up to you and they want to learn like everything they can.
Coming into my senior year, I was really, really nervous about, I want to be the role model. What role do I play? for our team. And being voted captain by teammates was nice to know that they supported us as being, the leader on the team. But we also talked to Coach about our different roles as leaders. And in my case, my role was to be an example, which is what I've always felt was my role. So it wasn't something new that I had to step into, which was relieving. But just being that example, not only on the volleyball court, working hard all the time, but also in my academics, getting work done, talking to professors, turning in assignments early, something that I could do to help teammates see that that's how I excelled in the classroom as well as on the volleyball court.
To me, being a senior on this team is definitely being a leader for the underclassmen and the other seniors as well. Just trying to be there for anybody who needs it, being demanding on the court, and just asking everybody to give their hardest every day that they come to practice and stuff.
The challenge for Erica, as a senior here that didn't play her previous 3 years, was then, how do you be a vocal leader and have an impact and inspire others around you to play with that type of intensity? And she's a quiet person, so it was outside of, I think, her comfort zone to serve as a leader for this team. But I think she's come along and showed improvement in that regard. And I'm sure as a teacher in the future, she'll do just that.
My major is elementary education. I will be graduating this spring. After I'm done, I would really like to go play professionally. After that, hopefully I'll be able to get into coaching somehow, probably at a college level.
Ashley, Erica, and Fabi are 3 student athletes I don't worry about getting in trouble ever, ever. You know that they're going to do the right thing.
I think the highest point of our career was the Ball State game this year. It was our first time beating Ball State.
Yeah, we've been trying to beat them for 4 years, since I came here and since we turned Division I. And almost every time we lose in 5 games. And in the beginning of the spring last year, I told the team, and I was like, we are not losing Ball State this year. And we didn't. And it was just perfect. The crowd was perfect, the team was just perfect. We played together and we were intense the whole time. And it was just great. It was just great.
There was no doing any wrong. We could not do anything wrong. And it was just awesome to have that feeling that we were playing together as a team and really enjoying what we were doing and working hard to do it and getting the results we wanted.
And not only were we playing awesome, but our crowd was incredible. I know that the men's volleyball team and the men's basketball team were on opposite sides of the gym. Their energy even made us play better because of who was there and the support. And I know there was over 900 fans, which was
we broke the record.
Awesome. So it was really fun.
I'd like to thank my parents and the coaches for allowing me to come here, IPFW for allowing me to come here, and just my teammates especially for just being a support system for me.
I would like to thank my family for supporting me all these 4 years here. I would like to thank my teammates and for being there for me when I needed it every time. I would like to thank the coaches for being my second parents here and take care of me, and for being my teachers too. I would like to thank the other teams too for supporting us and coming to our games every time and being loud, and it's great.
I'd like to thank my parents for always being that support system. They're always there for us, so thank you.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that look at the 3 seniors, Fabiana Souza, Erica Leitsky, and Ashley Roth. We are here at the Heritage Sports Center along with Sarah Labe. This is Mike Maas. IPFW winning games 1 and 2 of their match against Oakland University. Game 1, 30-13. Game 2, 30-26. Taking a commanding lead as they are in search of their 20th win of the year. And while you were hopefully enjoying that senior retrospective, I got out my pen and paper, Sarah, if IPFW is to win this game tonight, as we take a quick look at some of the numbers. IPFW leading in assists 31-20, blocks even at 4, digs 28-26, Dons, kills 33-20 IPFW, and attack percentage 276 to 092. As Oakland is serving first here in game 3, and they win the point. If IPFW wins this match, that'll be the 82nd victory for these seniors, as opposed to 42 defeats.
An amazing accomplishment, Mike, for all of them. They all played a very, very, very important part in that.
Nicole Howell tries to get one over. Oh, nice play by Erica Leitsky. Speaking of seniors, she's only 5'7", but she really went up vertically and just tipped the ball with her finger. Got the point, and now she'll serve. Game tied at 1 apiece. Free ball opportunity for the Dons. Leitsky for Souza. Oakland able to keep it alive. Souza, oh, nice dig that time by Duquette. Longest rally of this match. Another dig by Leone. And finally, Oakland, in person of Leah Dupuis, gets the point. That was a long rally. 2-1 our score. Oakland on top. Lauren Duquette, the libero, will serve. Oh.
Erica Leitsky serves with ease, Mike. She just walks up to the ball and gently taps it. It directly goes where she wants to go. She's an amazing setter.
Jessica Miller got the point for the Dons. We're tied at 2, and here is Nicole Howe. And tonight, she's unleashing the jump serve. And it's a good one. Duquette unable to handle it properly.
Service ace for Nicole Howe.
3-2 IPFW here in game 3. Dons lead the match 2-0 on senior night. Nicole Howe with a service ace. And that is her first ace of the match. It's the 5th service ace tonight for IPFW. And we always wonder, Sarah, when a team is up 2-0, will they come out flat and will the other team come out with nothing to lose? Right now, IPFW is not flat at all.
IPFW coming out last game flat as well and was able to pull it out.
Nice tag team block between Heather Lippert, number 1, and Becca Moeller, number 8. Oakland now with the serve. They trail 4-3, and here comes the unorthodox running serve of Adrienne Leone. Martins. Oh, nice save by Moeller. Fabiana Souza.
Fabiana, just an amazing hitter. Claire Jackson re-enters the game and did not play much in the second game, and you can really see that in the IPFW blocking percentages. Not one person has outblocked Claire Jackson, who didn't play at all in game 2, and still controls the lead with 3 blocks.
Amanda Feaster in the lineup for the first time tonight for IPFW. Jackson setting up Fabiana Souza. Yes! The senior is feeling it. She now has a match high 15 kills rather. And it's 6-3 IPFW. Make it 7-3.
We're hearing a little bit from Assistant Coach Steve Florio from the Mastodons. He's known for being the more vocal coach. First time off the bench for him today.
Jessica Miller trying to put the pedal to the metal here in game 3. Block attempt by Jackson and Feaster is wide. And Oakland stems the tide at the moment. They now trail 7-4. Whitney Lane in the lineup for Oakland. Becca Moeller to serve. Amanda Feaster's first swing of the night is blocked. Fabiana Souza, however, smacks one off the hands of Duquette. You mentioned, Sarah, that Fabi has a season high of 26 kills against Western Illinois. Her career high is 29. Oakland's Heather Lippert gets the kill there as Nicole Howe couldn't reach it. Our game score is 8-5 in favor of IPFW. Heather Lippert, number 1, serving for Oakland. Good serve.
Oh, good effort from Nicole Howe. Not quite enough, though.
And give credit, we said this a couple of times already, Oakland got blown out in game 1, 30-13. They hung tough in game 2. And it was 27-26 at one point before the Dons prevailed. Right now they only trail 8-6. Make it 9-6. Here comes Sonara Martins back in for Feaster.
IPFW with the all-around effort to maintain this lead, 9-6.
Sonara Martins with the serve. Moeller. Oh, what a block by Jackson, but it's dug out nicely by Stephanie Parkin. Left-handed shot. Was it touched? No. Says Elizabeth McHugh, our up official tonight. Point Mastodons.
Good eye by Sonara Martins, watching that one fall right out of bounds.
10-6 our score as the Dons try to make it a clean sweep tonight. Good solid serve by Martins. Whitney Lane with the left-handed shot. That's dug out. Lightsky tries the turnaround shot, and that's blocked. Claire Jackson off the fingers of Whitney Lane, and IPFW now on a roll. They lead 11-6.
Claire Jackson, 4 kills, 3 blocks.
Doing what she does best. She had a total of 8 blocks Tuesday night against Valpo. 3 solos and 5 as block assists. Free ball opportunity coming up for the Dons. A little confusion by Oakland at the net. And Nicole Howe with their best swing of the night finds the open spot on the floor. And Dave Schmidlin calls timeout. We'll take one as well. 12-6, Dons on top. This is IPFW Women's Volleyball. You're watching it on College 56 Sports.
While progress should never come to a halt, there are many places it should never come to at all. So we work locally with communities, businesses, and people like you to save precious places around the world, forever. I'm Paul Newman. Help the Nature Conservancy save the last great places.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. Along with Sarah Labe, this is Mike Maas, IPFW. At the moment, in control here in Game 3, leading the Oakland Grizzlies by a score of 12-6. Players back on the court. Sonara Martins about to continue serving.
When she serves forever, doesn't she?
She had a good run in Game 1. But Whitney Lane says enough is enough, and looks like Sonara might be hurt. Well, I won't say hurt. She's getting up slowly. She dove for that ball, and she's grimacing, and Kelly Hartley-Hutton has noticed it as well.
I can imagine diving on anything but grass, so I have no clue what these girls are feeling right now.
Well, volleyballers are a different breed, plain and simple. They're like hockey players in some respects because they just keep playing and playing and playing. And of course, hockey players sometimes are weird because they'll play with broken legs.
That's true.
Serving is Jenny Dodson in the lineup for Dave Schmidlin's Oakland Grizzlies. Claire Jackson off the touch. Ball was touched by Lauren Duquette.
5th kill of the game for Claire Jackson.
Peachy Jankowski will serve. Don's leading. Well, I've got 14-7. Scoreboard's got 13-7. I guess we'll go with the scoreboard. Jessica Miller out dueling Becca Moeller at the net.
Coach Schmidlin not happy right now.
14-7. Leone gets it over, but it's dug out. Here is Nicole Howe from the left side, right through the hands of Becca Moeller.
Nicole Howe acts like she does that morning, noon, and night. Does not phase her at all. She says, let's go.
Another jump serve by Peachy Jankowski, and not one of her better efforts.
Peachy Jankowski says, let's go right at the head of Nicole Howe, actually. Good thing she took that peek back.
15-8 is our score. Jerry Gemmel to serve. Lightsky setting up Powell on the left side, and that's dug out by Gemmel. Leone, yes, hits the line, says our line judge Chris Wilder.
Wow, too close for comfort for me, Mike. That's where IPFW has got to cover those long corners. It gets them over half the time. They've definitely got to keep a close eye on that.
Another serve for Gemmel. Another point for Oakland. 2 in a row for the Grizzlies. It's now 15-10. And Oakland, a member of the Mid-Continent Conference. 8 of the 9 teams in the conference play volleyball. IPFW has played 5 of them. Well, they're going to call. Elizabeth McHugh is calling over Becca Moeller, who was the captain on the floor for Oakland. And I'd love to hear what the conversation is about.
Yeah, I got no idea right now, Mike.
It looked like Elizabeth McHugh first called a lift, and then she put the 2 fingers up, but the ball was served. So that's what's got me a little confused.
Could it be a line foul?
I'm not sure, but play about to resume. 16-10, IPFW, Lightsky to serve. Souza outdoing Moeller at the net. Another kill for Fabi, and she now has 16. The lead increases to 7. Leone mistimes her jump, mishits the ball into the net. And right now, Momentum wearing blue and white instead of black and white. Another serve for the senior Erica Lightsky. Fabiana Souza, oh, good effort by both Dodson and Dupuis, but they can't get the ball over, and it's 19-10 Mastodons.
Erica Lightsky with a little direction from Coach Kelly Hartley-Hutton.
Moeller to Leone, partially blocked. Lightsky setting up Nicole Howell, and that one's blocked by Oakland. Adrian Leone, thwarted by Peachy Jankowski. Nicole Howell perhaps took the eye off the ball for a split second, hits it into the net.
Nicole Howell getting many more sets than she anticipated.
Stops a 4-point IPFW run. It's 19-11. Souza will get credit for the kill as it just bounced off the hands of Jerry Gemmel. 20-11 is our score. Don's closing in on a potential 3-game sweep.
Fabiana Souza leading both teams with 17 kills.
Jump serve for Nicole Howell. Moeller for Heather Lippert. A little bit strong. 21-11. And if time permits, we may possibly have some post-match visits from some of our seniors and perhaps Coach Kelly Hartley-Hutton as well. Fabiana Souza. Well, we've used the phrase on fire before, Sarah, and Fabi is really with it now. She's up to 18 kills.
Unfortunately, there aren't enough points in the game. Granted, this is our last game for her to beat a record, but 18 is certainly a substantial number.
Leone, and that time Becca Moeller is called for a double hit. Trying to set up Adrian Leone.
You know what, Mike, you did know earlier that Schmidlin has 5 freshmen that do get substantial playing time. And this is a group of athletic girls. This could be a different match a year down the line.
Jump serve for Nicole Howell. Lightsky for Amanda Feaster. 4 hits called that time by Elizabeth McHugh. Kelly trying to plead her case with Greg Roth, claiming that the first ball that was touched was a block and not a hit. And Elizabeth McHugh says, I'm sorry.
We're grateful that Steve Florio was able to laugh this one off, pull Coach Hartley back into the bench, and say, play on.
Fabiana Souza. What a way to go out for your final home match. Fabi now with 19 kills on the night. It is 24-12. Dominiak coming in for Lightsky. 24-12. Jessica Miller to serve. We're ready to go. Deep serve. Parkin, dug out by Nicole Howell. Lippert, dink shot, dug out by Souza. Defensive return for Oakland. And that time, Becca Moeller bounced it off an IPFW arm. It's 24-13. Oakland will serve. Moeller. Feaster on the left side, a little bit strong.
Feaster's excited, getting some sets here. Got a little bit too much power on that time.
24-14, the lead down to 10. Nicole Howe from the midcourt. Oh, nice dig that time by Duquette. And unfortunately for Stephanie Parkin, her shot hit the pole, one of the antennas. That's an automatic point for the other team. Dons now 5 points away from a match victory. A jump serve by Fabiana Souza. Whitney Lane with the left-handed shot. That is long. It's now 26-14. Souza will continue to serve. And a little
See,
bit
that's
of
why I
English
didn't say
on it.
anything, Mike, because I know I'm going to say something and they're going to contradict me. So I'll let it slide.
Service error. Charge to Souza and the Dons. Heather Lippert will serve. And she returns the favor. And making her first appearance of the night will be Kylie Hervey, a 6-foot freshman from Indianapolis Pike High School.
Kylie Hervey has played some strong minutes for the Dons this season. When she gets in, she's been very effective.
Sonara Martins will serve. Becca Moeller setting up Whitney Lane. The left-handed shot is in for a point. Whitney Lane has been one of the bright spots tonight. She now has 8 kills on the night for Dave Schmidlin's Oakland Grizzlies. It's 26-17. Jenny Dodson will serve. Just waiting. Well, Towel going to be on the floor. You know, in basketball, Sarah, on senior night, usually towards the end of the game, you'll see the senior leave. Right now, Fabiana Souza is still on the floor, the only senior of the 3 that's playing currently.
You know, I wonder if Fabiana Souza would even come off the court if Coach Hartley asked her right now.
What a career she's had. Now, play resumes. Dominiak setting up Hervey, and boy, Kylie can jump. And she bounced it off the shoulder and almost the back of the head of Adrienne Leon. And it's one of those, what are you going to do? And
here she comes.
Here comes
Fabiana Souza.
Christine Simon replaces Fabiana Souza. Fabi checks out with 19 kills on the night, and I think the fans here realize what's happening. Don't think we'll see Fabi anymore tonight. With our score 28-16. And the Dons just 2 points away from a win. Make it 1 point away as Becca Moeller is called for hitting the ball twice. And folks, we are at match point. IPFW leading 29-16.
The Mastodons with tears in their eyes and their hearts are just filled right now.
Kiki Jankowski and Kylie Hervey are trying to put it away right there, and a good dig by Dotson. Dominiak setting up Hervey again, and it's blocked. Nice block. Leah Dupuy, I think, will get credit for it.
Stay with hard, though, because this is your team for next year. All you viewers out there, it's a strong team. You got a lot of freshmen on the court right now. This shows you the depth and the intensity of what we will have next year.
Jerry Gilmore will serve. Oakland hoping to stay alive. Dominiak setting up Jessica Miller, and it is wide. Another point for the Grizzlies. They attempt to execute a comeback of historic proportions. Another jump serve. The Miniac, and they save it. Muller saves it. Another set by the Miniac for Hervey, and that's dug out. Muller. Dug out by Martins. Again, Kylie Hervey up in the air strong. Is it touched? No. Another point for Oakland. It was 29-16. It's now 29-19. Fans on their feet. Dominiak. Here we go again. Dominiak for Miller. Oh, nice dig that time by Duquette. Battle at the net. Hervey. And that's it off the tip of the net. And Duquette. And this match is over. Let's take a break and we'll talk about this match. Dons win it 3-9. This is IPFW Women's Volleyball on College 56 Sports.
Eat. Wait, what is this? Capsicum anum? Agaricus bisporus? Allium cepa?
Can we eat this?
Peppers, mushrooms, and onions. Eat your pizza, man.
Funny.
Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, two great names.
Did you know IPFW has its very own pep band? The Stomp Band is looking for more members and we want you to join. IPFW students even receive a credit for their participation. Perfection is not required, just enthusiasm and a desire to share your school spirit. Check out our website for more information. Don't just play, stomp.
Homecoming is fast approaching for IPFW students, alumni, and athletes. This month on IPFW Up Close, we find out what plans are for the big event this fall. We'll also talk with faculty from the Department of Nursing about recent changes in the program and how they will benefit the community. Join me, Susan Alderman, for IPFW Up Close, Sundays at noon on College Access Channel 56.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center here on the campus of IPFW. The ugly guy on the right of your screen is yours truly, Mike Moss. The good-looking gal on to my right, your left, is Sarah Labe. Sarah, IPFW took care of business tonight, winning this match by scores of 30-13, 30-26, and last game was 30-19.
Team effort, Mike.
And it was a team effort.
A team effort.
We are hoping to get the seniors.
I'm on TV just waving like crazy, but we're trying to get Ashley Roth over here right now.
Either Ashley or Erica Lightsky or Fabiana Souza, and in a few minutes we'll also chat with Kelly Hartley-Hutton. But looking back at the match, Sarah, the Dons just took care of business. They jumped out in front early in game one and never let up.
They didn't. You know, it wasn't consistent. It wasn't exactly the excitement that I wanted to see. But you know what? It grew throughout the match. It was just, I think, an emotional beginning for all of them, and they started out slow. And it was a building process, so they realized, wow, this is my last game. Let's bring the heat, let's bring the fire, and let's make it exciting.
Well, the other thing to think about, too, is it was somewhat of an emotional match here on Tuesday night. Valparaiso had come in here on a 6-match winning streak. They were in first place in the Mid-Con. At the time, they were 10-1. As we speak, they're 11-1 and playing for their conference championship tonight against Oral Roberts as we speak. And the Dons played perhaps their best match of the season winning 30-26, 30-24, 30-21. So you're always afraid as a coach of having that emotional letdown.
Sure.
And also, on top of that, IPFW traveled to Oakland back on October the 2nd and defeated the Grizzlies 3-1. So it's a team that you've already beaten once, a team that's towards the bottom of the pack in the Mid-Con. You've just knocked off the team that's won the league championship and in first place currently. And yet, from an emotional and psychological standpoint, the Dons took care of business tonight, and they stayed focused enough to win this match.
Without a doubt. Now they need to carry this on because their season's not over. Grant was the last home game, and it was the last regular season match. They got the NIT.
You know, you're seeing Claire Jackson. I think that might be her mom on the left.
It's her mother and her boyfriend, Jason Hempel, on the right, who's a member of the IPFW men's volleyball team.
Claire, again, we had her on as well on Kelly's Corner this past week, a 4-point pre-med student, a junior out of Southside. Some of the final numbers, IPFW winning the assist battle 43-26. Blocks were even at 6 apiece. Digs, give Oakland credit, they only lost it by 1, 39-38. Kills favor of IPFW 49-26, and for the match, IPFW hit 303, Oakland 055. So, in fact, right now, we've got Kelly Hartley-Hutton, and let's make sure if that mic is on, hopefully, and I'm not sure if it is or not, the magic of television. Thank you, Sarah. Come over, Kelly. If you can, instead of, there we go. Congratulations on a victory tonight over Oakland.
Thank you.
3-0. Sarah and I were just talking about the fact that an emotional win over Valpo on Tuesday night. You're going up against a team that you'd already defeated once on the road. It's down towards the bottom of the pack in the Mid-Con. Any thoughts, any worries? You know, you'd beaten them once before. You had the big emotional high Tuesday that they might come out a little flat tonight?
On senior night, no way. No, not on senior night. Our seniors were, I think, really, up for this match, obviously. I mean, Fabiana Souza, I said on the radio just now, I think if it was an arm's length, she was going to take a good swing at it. Just 50%, 19 kills tonight. That's a good night for Fabi. And then as well as Erica and Ashley. Ashley did a good job. We played her DS tonight for a couple games. Really held it down back there. And Erica Leitsky's just, put up a real consistent ball all year for her. So I really didn't worry about that tonight. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, how about
enough things to worry about.
20 wins on the season. Kudos to you. In 7 years here at IPFW, this is now your 5th 20-win season or more. So kudos to you. You've got something good going here.
Well, I've got some good kids. I have a great staff. I have the support of our administration. Yeah, it doesn't stink to be me right now. And the other thing is we recruit, almost half our team is from the immediate area. So, thank you to the Fort Wayne Volleyball Club and, Joyce over at Neva and, in the old Inside Out, that is. There are great clubs in the area, there are great high schools in the area, and so it's just a community effort.
You and I talked on Kelly's Corner earlier this week when I said, if we win this match tonight, you can unofficially claim the Mid-Con championship, because with this win tonight, there are 9 teams in the Mid-Con, 8 of them play volleyball. You played 5 of the 8, and with this win tonight, you're 7-0 in the Mid-Con. I know Valpo's playing Oral Roberts tonight, and the winner of that match in all likelihood is going to take the championship for real. But it still has to feel pretty good being 7-0 against Mid-Con opponents.
Well, yeah, because I think the only 2, in addition to Oral Roberts, we have not played UMKC, University of Missouri, Kansas City. So they might have a gripe if we were claimed, their unofficial title because they didn't get a shot at us. But we feel like certainly it shows that we're ready for that conference. And the first year in it, God darn it, we're going to want to win it and go to the NCAA tournament. So let us in, man.
Well, let's talk for a moment about the 3 seniors. And the first person I'll ask you to talk about is the one with the least playing time overall, and that's Erica Leitsky, who transferred in here from Troy State. She only got to play the 1 season. There's still 5 matches to go. But talk about Erica Leitsky first.
Well, Erica Leitsky, even though she just played this season for us, she was with us all year last year and trained with our team, and established friendships and a rapport with our team, and learned our system and got a good start academically. So she's been here 2 years, so we feel pretty attached to her, even though she's only just played for her 1 year. Great person. She's going to go on and be a coach and a very successful one, I'm sure. So we were lucky just to have her for that 1 year on the floor, though.
Ashley Roth has been here for 4 years, played at a very good program at Leo High School, and also the same program that Laura Douglas played for. She's battled knee problems throughout her career here, but she's always been there and always been willing to give you her best effort every night out.
Right, and she came to us with that knee injury, had occurred before she came here, but she worked her tail off to rehab and contribute to the team any way she could. Some nights it was as a setter, some nights as a DS, some nights she went in and set out of the front row, and she's the biggest blocker we have of the 3 setters, and she made a difference many times for us. Last year, her junior year, the starting setter, Lindy Balankowski, was out for quite a long time, and we won a ton of matches with Ashley on the floor. So there's no doubt in my mind that in many programs she might be a starter. We're very fortunate to have that kind of depth and that kind of attitude in Ashley Roth.
I hate to say it last but not least, but your trip down to South America a few years ago has paid off tremendous dividends, not just with Fabi, who we'll talk about in a moment, but you've also brought Sonara Martins along as well. What has Fabiana Sosa meant to this program? What has she meant to this program?
Oh, she's just a special person, and we could talk about, she played middle tonight. She's not a position type player. She's a great volleyball player. We've played her on the left side, the right side, the middle, whatever our team needs. Versus any given opponent, we can make adjustments with her, and she's gotten it done. And she's a special person.
Well, she had 19 kills tonight. She's approaching the 2,200 mark in kills. That's all-time high.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to catch Laura's 1,600-plus digs, but she's number 2, and she's nearing the 1,400 mark in digs. And the good thing for you is you still have her for 5 more matches.
Yeah, and she has some decisions to make next year. There's some opportunities maybe to play abroad. She's working on her graduate degree right now because she earned her bachelor's degree over the summer in order to be eligible for this semester. So, she has a lot of opportunities, and we're going to miss her a ton.
The season's not over, although the fans here in Fort Wayne aren't going to see her anymore in person here in the Gate Center. There's still 1 more week of practice, another plane trip, and then 5 matches in 3 days starting next Thursday as you officially begin defense of your National Independent Championship at Northern Colorado. Let's talk about what's going to take place over the next week or so.
Well, tomorrow, a little rest for everybody. And I think that's important, especially at this point in the season. And Monday and Tuesday, practice, of course. Wednesday, we fly out early. Wednesday, we'll practice out in Colorado. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we play.
And here, Texas Pan Am on
Thursday. Right, those 3
Thursday.
matches. The first one against Texas Pan American starts off pool play. Pool play finishes on Friday, as you can see, against Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and then Northern Colorado. That Northern Colorado match will be a very tough one during pool play.
I remember last year, you defeated Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado defeated you, I think, but it ended up Northern Colorado, South Dakota State, IPFW all ended up with the same pool record.
Correct.
But IPFW won the championship based on fewest losses. I think.
There was a tiebreaker, and we did lose head-to-head against Northern Colorado, but we beat South Dakota State, and they beat North Colorado. So there was a 3-way tie, essentially, and the tie-breaking procedure was game-winning percentage. So on that tie-breaking procedure, we won, and that was our second championship in 3 years.
And starting Thursday, you hope to make it 3 out of 4. Again, congratulations on a big win tonight.
Well, there's a cute little guy on the screen there. That's better than looking at us.
Maybe Ernie will want to recruit him for the men's volleyball
team. Well, that could be because he has good volleyball genes right there. We are looking at Sarah Leffers and Jeff Petak's son, and he is a cutie. A child prodigy, I think, in the volleyball world.
And you get a look at Fabiana. We hope to talk to Fabiana Sosa in a few moments.
Okay.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
Keep it going. 5 to go. 20 and 5.
Thank you.
We've been chatting with Kelly Hartley-Hutton, the head coach for IPFW Women's Volleyball. I think at this point, hopefully, let's take a break, and hopefully when we come back, we'll get one of the seniors. Again, the Dons victorious tonight over Oakland, 3-0. We'll take a break. You're watching IPFW Women's Volleyball here on College 56 Sports.
He continues to spill product at a rate of 3 per hour. Unit cost, say 60 cents. Factor in breakage, downtime, lost sales. You're looking at $2,400 a month. Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne. One university, two great names.
Did you know IPFW has its very own pep band? The Stomp Band is looking for more members and we want you to join. IPFW students even receive a credit for their participation. Perfection is not required, just enthusiasm and a desire to share your school spirit. Check out our website for more information. Don't just play, stomp.
Homecoming is fast approaching for IPFW students, alumni, and athletes. This month on IPFW Up Close, we find out what plans are for the big event this fall. We'll also talk with faculty from the Department of Nursing about recent changes in the program and how they will benefit the community. Join me, Susan Alderman, for IPFW Up Close, Sundays at noon on College Access Channel 56.
To IPFW Women's Volleyball here in College 50. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center. I am joined now by the Miss Everything for IPFW Women's Volleyball over the past 4 seasons, Fabiana Souza. Tonight, just another match for you. 19 kills out of 31 attack attempts for a .516 hitting percentage, 9 digs, and 1 block to boot. Just a ho-hum night for you.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun. I just tried to do my best because it's the last one. I'm very sad, but I'm excited for the team because we've been doing great.
4 years here, Fabi, and I say, Miss Volleyball, you have done everything. With the 19 kills tonight, you're the all-time kill leader, and right now your total stands exactly at 2,200.
Really?
That's number 1 on the list. You started the night 1,377 digs. I think you had 9 tonight. Laura Douglas has got just over 1,600. I don't know how many more you can get in 5 matches left, but you're number 2 on the list there.
Really?
Can you tell our viewers what it's been like for you over the last 4 years playing volleyball here in Fort Wayne?
I just love playing volleyball. Like, I just enjoy the people here. They make me feel like I'm home, so it's been great. All 4 years that I've been here, it's just amazing. Like, it's a great experience, and I'm happy to play for this team. So I think that's what makes me feel like good and play the best I can every time.
We did a little bit of math between games 2 and 3 tonight. With this victory over Oakland, you and Ashley have been here all 4 years.
Yeah.
Your record through this match tonight, 82 and 42.
Wow.
With 2 national independent championships, and starting Thursday in Colorado, you have a chance to make it 3 out of 4 years.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on this next week ahead at Northern Colorado, playing those 5 matches in 3 days?
Our team is very excited. We're going to try, to go there and do our best. We definitely can beat all the teams there, and we're going to try to just do what we can do, and we're going to win, come back with a win. So.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've had one great career here at IPFW, and it's not over yet, even though there's no more home matches. You've got 5 more matches in the next week or so.
Yes.
And knock on wood, with a little bit of luck, you'll come back next weekend with another trophy in tow, another national independent championship.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys, from Channel 56 and everybody here that support me and that made me feel like home.
Well, hopefully you'll be around for a while. That's Fabiana Souza, the senior, and now we're going to let Fabi go, and she's going to give the headset to Ashley Roth. And While we get Ashley set up, I want to remind you that the replay of this match tonight will be seen tomorrow night, Sunday, November 6th at 7 o'clock. Again, the replay of this match between IPFW and Oakland. Tune in tomorrow night, 7 o'clock here on Channel 56. And now we have Ashley Roth with headset on properly. And first and foremost, congratulations on another team victory tonight.
Thank you. It was an awesome win.
I told Kelly when we talked to her a few minutes ago, you guys ought to lay claim to the Mid-Continent Conference Championship because you played 5 of the 8 schools in the league that play volleyball, and you're 7-0 against them, including 2 wins over Oakland. So you think we ought to go to Chicago and try to get the trophy from the Mid-Con?
I'm ready. Let's go.
4 years, Ashley, and as I told Fabi a moment ago, you and she have been on this team for 4 years. Counting this victory tonight, 82-42. What have the 4 years been like for you?
They've been an awesome experience, and I definitely wouldn't change it for anything. I'm going to miss it, definitely, but it was a great experience, and I have friends that are going to last forever.
Coach did something nice tonight, and he started all 3 of you seniors. What was going through your mind before the start of the match?
I actually wasn't nervous at all. Fabi came to me before the game and asked me, was I nervous? And it's like, no, it's just volleyball. I mean, we do it every day in practice. Why should it be nervous? Like, why should I be nervous? And I think that we came out really, really strong in the first game, and it was great.
I know it's probably not fair to ask, but is there one moment or one match that stands out in your mind over the last 4 years?
Yes, actually there is. Last year, the very, very first game of the season, I didn't get to start, but I came in I think the second game, and I blocked the first ball, and it was just awesome, and I got to play the rest of the game, and it was so great. I think we played New Albany from New York, so it was an awesome experience, and we got our first win of the season, so it was great.
What's it been like playing for Kelly Hartley Hutton for 4 years?
It's been
Not to put you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot.
It's been a great experience. Obviously, it's going to be up and down, but I think that we just had a great year this year, and we have no place but up to go. So, and they're going to be even better next year, so it'll be great to see them play.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Fabi a moment ago. Your season is done here at home, but it's not done yet.
Right.
Wednesday, you get on an airplane, you go out to Colorado, and starting Thursday, you're going to play 5 matches in 3 days, and hopefully successfully defend your National Independent Championship. Thoughts on the upcoming 5 matches to close out your collegiate career?
I think that what's most important is that we come ready to play in practice. I think it all starts in practice, and we come with that attitude that we're going to push everyone. And to be honest, anybody on this team can play at any time in any position. We have such a deep team this year, so if we can all just come ready in practice, I know that there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to win that tournament in Colorado.
Physically, how are the legs doing? Because you fought the knee problems your whole career.
It's still there. I'm holding out. I'll be ready to go.
Well, again, congratulations on the win tonight, on the season, and on the career, and good luck in Northern Colorado this upcoming week.
Thank you.
We've been chatting with Ashley Roth, one of the senior setters, and now Ashley is going to go and going to give the headset to our 3rd senior, and it's the first time we've had a chance to speak with her, and it is Erica Leitsky out of, do I pronounce it correctly, Hustisford?
Hustisford.
Oh, I screwed it up. My apologies.
That's okay.
Wisconsin via Troy State University, which, if my memory is correct, is down south in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Belated welcome to IPFW, but as Kelly said, you were actually here last year, but you weren't able to play. What's it been like for you here at IPFW?
It's been great. It's been great getting to know all my teammates, and the coaching staff has been wonderful. I love all my professors. They're great people, and I've just really enjoyed my experience here at IPFW. So,
you've got the unique perspective, Erica. You weren't able to play a match last year, but you were able to practice with the team. Mm-hmm. In retrospect, what did you learn over that year's time in helping you getting ready for this year?
I was able to learn a lot. I was able to learn the offense that we run, that instead of passing the ball to the right side on defense, when I play the defense, I pass it to the middle. Just simple things like that are totally different than another team that's in the Division I. So.
Well, 20-5 this year. The team is not done playing yet because, as we've talked about with Kelly and with Fabi and with Ashley, you still have 5 matches to play. The team goal at the start of the year was 25-5. That goal was still attainable. So your thoughts on this next week with the 5 matches in 3 nights plus the plane trip to and from Colorado?
We just have to play hard, go out there, leave everything that we have on the court and work our hardest, and we can still attain the 25-5 goal. So,
another question that came to mind. Ashley before you is a setter. You are a setter. Jessica Dominiak is a setter. So there's 3 of you, and you're all talented in your own right. What was the competition like this year playing for that position?
It was good. We had a lot of good competition, and we still do. We push each other every day in practice to be the best that we can be and show coach that who wants to be out on the court the most, you know? And it's great that we can push each other like that because it just makes each of us better as players.
2 more questions for you. What's it been like playing with Fabiana Souza?
Playing with Fabi, it's been awesome. She knows the game so well. She is always there when you need her. She always can make a play when you need her to make a play, and she's just a reliable hitter. So it's been great to have her as an asset on our team.
And last, it might be last, I may think of another question in between. Playing for Coach Kelly Hartley Hutton and the husband-wife duo of Steve and Julie Florio, what's that been like?
It's been great. Kelly helped me out a lot last year, learning the new stuff and just getting me acclimated to IPFW. And Steve and Julie are awesome. They're so much fun. Steve, I can't even put into words. Steve, he's just an awesome person. And Julie keeps everything so light and fun at practice that if we're having a bad day, she just tends to keep everything upbeat.
Lord, forgive me for fibbing because I just did think of another question. You did make the transfer here from Troy State. What's the main difference that you've seen between the university down there in terms of the team and that, and maybe the school itself, and coming back up north to IPFW?
Well, what I noticed about the team was that here there are a lot more athletes and it's a lot more competitive, and just everybody here wants to work hard, wants to get better, whereas in Troy, I didn't necessarily feel that from every player on the team. I felt that certain people wanted to get better, certain people were great athletes, but it just wasn't the same as here where anybody can step onto the court and play and make something happen, you know? So that's basically the main difference, just the competitiveness and the athleticism.
Well, we're selfish here in Fort Wayne. We appreciate the fact that you made the decision to come up north. And though it's only been on the court for 1 year, your contributions have been huge. And so congratulations to you for the season. And good luck in Colorado, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
We've been chatting with Erica Leitsky, the 3rd of the 3 seniors here on the IPFW women's volleyball team. Again, the Mastodons defeat Oakland University tonight, 3-0. The game scores were 30-13, 30-26, and 30-19. The Dons improved to 20-5 overall. Oakland drops to 5-24. The next time we will come to you live and in person will be 2 weeks from tonight, which will be November the 19th, a 5 o'clock exhibition match with the IPFW men's volleyball team, coached by Arnie Ball. They will take on Long Beach State, a power last year in NCAA Division I volleyball. That will start at 5 o'clock. And then following the completion of that match, we change sports from volleyball to basketball as the Dane Fife era begins here at IPFW. The youngest coach in NCAA Division I basketball at 25 years of age will lead the Mastodons against the Ramblers of Loyola Chicago. Loyola Chicago, a member of the Horizon League, again, one of the leagues IPFW wouldn't mind being a member of. Tip-off scheduled for 8 p.m., so that's what's ahead live here on College 56 Sports. Again, a big win tonight. Quick look at some of the final numbers from this volleyball match individually. We mentioned Fabiana Souza with 19 kills and 9 digs. We had Nicole Howell with 7 kills and 4 digs. Peachy Jankowski, 11 digs. Erica Leitsky, we just talked to, had 38 assists and 6 digs. And all in all, again, the team numbers: assists 43-26, blocks even at 6, digs 39-38 in favor of the Dons, kills 49-26. And IPFW hit .303 tonight as a team as opposed to .055. Again, IPFW wins this match 3-0. They're now 20-5 overall, 5th 20-win season for head coach Kelly Hartley-Hutton in her 7 years here at IPFW. Well, that will just about do it for our match tonight. At this time, we would like to thank the College 56 production crew, the IPFW athletic staff, the City of Fort Wayne, Comcast Cablevision, the IPFW Learning Resource Center, and especially the IPFW Office of University Relations and Communications for their contributions to this College 56 Sports telecast. This telecast of IPFW Sports is copyrighted and the sole property of the College Cable Access Center and IPFW. Unauthorized duplication, exhibition, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this event without express written consent is strictly prohibited. We hope you've enjoyed this telecast of IPFW Sports as well as the outcome, and we thank you for joining us tonight. Again, for Sarah Lade, this is Mike Maas. Once again, the IPFW women's volleyball team wins their 20th match of the season, defeating Oakland University by scores of 30-13, 30-26, and 30-19. We invite you to join us for the replay of this match tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll see you live 2 weeks from tonight when it's men's volleyball followed by men's basketball. But until then, thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.